You're still clocking into McDonald's every day, having to yell at 14-year-old kids to put the fries in the bag.
I mean, dude, it is what it is. Some people love working at McDonald's.
That takes a special type of person. I think we both can agree on that. You would not want to work at McDonald's for the rest of your life.
I was born in this country, but dude, things are expensive.
Of course.
So even if I am the manager of McDonald's, if I'm the manager of my mechanic shop, my mom actually works with a lot of mechanic shop owners. And a lot of those people, they're 70. They still haven't retired, or they have to pass it down to their grandkids. They can't sell the company because they're not gonna win much. There's not a lot of winning in a lot of businesses. Like, most businesses don't always win.
But that's their fault. They're in the wrong business.
So
I have a lot of friends that come from not
So if I don't
shit.
take your order, who's gonna take your order at McDonald's? Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it, but that's
Somebody's
got to
work on your car. And
That's why you have to realize I don't want to be one of those normal people, and you have to escape that.
And what happens when everybody says the same thing you do? Who's gonna work at McDonald's? Who's gonna work in the mechanic
But
shop?
everyone's not. That's my point, is you have to realize you're not going to be one of those people.
That's what you're trying to get me to think, that I'm not one of those people. What happens if you convince everybody?
I think
That's what I'm saying.
well, do you want to be the last one to be convinced? Do you want to be the last one working at McDonald's?
No,
Bro, I
I
have a
don't
lot
wanna
of
be the
friends that
last
come from nothing. Like, I don't know how much you've seen my stuff, but do you know Fredo?
Actually, I think I do, but
He does drop shipping. Anyways,
Yeah.
bro, he was like working at In-N-Out taking orders for probably 11, 12 bucks an hour. At some point had to realize, holy shit, this isn't going to be my life for the rest of my life. Like, I need to do something different. And he worked his ass off until he got results. That's an example of like one of my friends. He comes from nothing, bro. Like, single mom, like 3 siblings, 3, I think.
So you're saying it's my fault that I'm not rich yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I've tried. I've tried multiple.
But you haven't tried hard enough, bro.
I've
Like I
fucking-
was talking about with her, the reason that 0.1% of people, whatever statistic, whatever number she threw out there, that are entrepreneurs are successful is because the other 99.9 give up too quick.
But how do you know that? You don't 100%
Because I've experienced
know
it, bro.
that.
If I
I've
sat there
tried.
in my 0.9 give up too quick.
But how do you know that? You don't
Because
100%
I've experienced
know
it, bro.
that.
If I
I've
sat there
tried.
in my second year,
I've tried. I'm not
bro,
rich.
but
I've
have you
tried.
sat there for 3 years
I
without
can't
making
sit
$1?
there for 3 years without getting
But that's
a
what
single
it
dollar.
takes.
How does
Then
that make
that's
sense?
your
Doesn't
fault.
matter
That's my
if you're in
point.
the first
Then
world
that's
country
your-
or a third world country.
Then that's your fault.
How's that my fault?
Because I would have
I'm
to sit
playing
here.
the cards that I was dealt with in life. I gotta work.
Yes, but you can still work and do other stuff outside of work. Bro, again, for the first 3 years of my entrepreneurship journey, I didn't make $1. If I gave up on 2 days or 2 years, 355 days in before I did make my first dollar, I wouldn't be sitting in this chair right now. I would be in college, probably sitting there telling myself it's my fault that I'm not rich yet. You know what the difference in mindset between an entrepreneur and a normal person is that an entrepreneur is able to realize that they can only control their future, and a normal person just, I'm working with the cards I got dealt with. An entrepreneur says, I got dealt with these cards. My situation is good, my situation is bad, but no matter what my situation is, I'm gonna take initiative and I'm gonna fucking grind my ass off to get myself out of this situation and create a better one.
But
It's mindset, bro. It's mindset. It's all, everything starts up here.
you gotta grind to get to where you're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, were you working all day and night like I am to get to where
It's
you're at
probably
right
working
now?
more than you. Now
More
your
than
job
I
might
am?
be harder. You're sitting there like physical labor. I get to sit here like this, but I was probably working more than you.
And now you work 2 hours a day?
No, not at all. I work way more than 2 hours a day, but it just depends on the day, you know?
That's 5 flags. Entrepreneurship has a 90% failure rate, so betting on yourself is statistically stupid.
Welcome back, brother.
So I feel like it's a guarantee. I go on the job site, I work those 8 hours to 12 hours. I'm gonna get my little $80 for the day, sometimes 90. And it's a guarantee. I'm comfortable with it. And I feel like I would be stupid to go against the grain and try to take a risk. Cause I might be homeless or something and hold a cardboard sign. Why should I make the jump?
Because there's more potential. There's a higher return on investment opportunity going into something like entrepreneurship versus, a typical job. Obviously a job, like it just sets you up for the rest of your life to just be trading your time for money. But if you can allocate some of your time now to try to do something like entrepreneurship, in the future, 5 years from now, you could be making $1 million a year, $2 million a year, $3 million a year, and never have to trade that time for money. You don't have to worry about waking up at, what was it, 3 a.m.?
I wake up at 3 a.m. every day. Every day I wake up at 3 a.m. I'm trying to figure it out. When I do have this extra hour, I go on the internet or something. I see a course. I try the YouTube video, and everything just lead me to the same roadblock. I spend my extra $30 on something, and I end up set back now. Because now I don't get to eat for the next 2 days because I done tried to take an entrepreneur risk. What about that? I got to sacrifice food for 2 days.
That's what it takes. I mean, unfortunately, you know, I wasn't in a position as bad as yours where I would have to sacrifice food for 2 days. My parents put food on the table.
Course, like I gotta get the Wi-Fi first.
Yeah, but the last argument that I made was no matter your current situation, you have to be able to evaluate that situation. And the difference between a normal person and an entrepreneur's mindset is that an entrepreneur realizes, okay, these are the cards I'm dealt with, as shitty as it is. I'm gonna take these cards I'm dealt with,
You
and
got
I'm gonna
$40 for the whole week. What you doing?
$40 for the whole week. I mean,
You're done.
Parlay?
no, that's the stupidest thing you could do. I'm gonna use that. And the difference between a normal person and an entrepreneur's mindset is that an entrepreneur realizes, okay, these are the cards I'm dealt with, as shitty
Happens
my
when
time
your
is-
wife fucking, I don't know, something breaks her arm.
that.
You can?
Yeah, it's
Fuck
just
that,
in
you
like
can.
the vehicle settings.
Not all of them.
But I'm gonna send my car to the shop. I'm not gonna do it myself because I have money.
Exactly. So what happens
My
when
time
your
is-
wife fucking, I don't know, something breaks around the house? She's like, babe, can you fix it? You're like, nah, bro, gotta call.
I mean, give me an
carpenter.
example of what breaks. I'll figure it out.
The window breaks.
Pretty like what's the word I'm looking for? Like sophisticated person. I can figure shit out. I'm a pretty good problem solver.
You think you could fix the window?
I mean, yeah, could I fix the window? Yes. Would I rather just call up somebody to come fix the window themselves? Probably.
How long is that gonna take? What if that happens in like the middle
mean,
of the
I-
night?
What are you gonna do in that situation? Go and buy a window and replace it yourself?
Well, that's why I figure shit out. I fucking put a
Yeah,
cardboard
and
over
I
it.
could
Next
too.
morning,
Yeah,
I wake up, I
exactly.
go to Home Depot, I fucking remove the window, add some caulking, put the window on. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But if you're a 9 to 5 worker and a window's expensive, can you afford to fix a window?
Oof, you got me there. That's why I got house insurance. I got insurances. I got savings. I got stuff like that. I'm not just a retarded 9 to 5 worker. I know how to make as much as you do. Of
course.
So I have a bank account where I put my money into.
Yeah.
But you're not able to fix everything. I mean, you
Neither
don't
are
have
you.
the skills to fix everything. Okay, but are you willing to actually
But
go
I
on
learn and
YouTube
adapt.
and learn and fucking fix
course.
whatever is
How
broken?
do you think I got to where I am?
All right, you have somewhat of a point there.
Yeah.
Is a woman gonna find you attractive because of what you do? Because you're an entrepreneur? Or you
I
think
would say women have found me attractive because of that, yes.
I would say women would find me attractive because I have the motivation and the strength to wake up and go home. I mean, wake up and go to work
Yeah.
and bust my fucking
You
ass
have,
every
you have
day.
a work ethic.
No, this is 50. No, that's more and more always materials. Because they find out that this guy is just working his house. His house of in that work. Nakita niyo yung routine niya, ano yung ginagawa niya rin ulit natin. It's gonna be boring for a woman. It's gonna be challenging for a woman and to make look attractive. Like this guy, because you don't know what's his on his head, like what's the business behind it, how is he doing it. It's gonna make a woman think how is he doing that. Ikaw, anong prefer mo? That's a bit woman. How? It will be attractive because it will be attractive to women. You want this they will feel secure.
Some people
And
find
then-
marketing
and
is
then-
boring.
People like girls most likely they want to rest, like they want to feel secure from who's responsible for financial life. They're not gonna be working with women.
But some of the women is happy or unhappy in a relationship with a blue collar.
It's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what makes you attractive to a woman. Like,
People who look like a blue collar worker.
now I'm saying what That's more attractive. I'm an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
I can take a
think
bitching
as
from a
woman-
boss. I can look at him in the face and I'll be like, yo, my toolbox has wheels for a reason. I can go to the
think-
next job. I can go do construction. I've had plenty of jobs.
I think
I'm
you
at
have
my
a valid
22nd
point, yes.
job and I'm only 22 years old.
I think you have a valid point that no matter what, for a woman, she wants a dude who has drive and will work hard no matter what, whether it's a 9-to-5 job, an entrepreneur. But I think it's like more attractive for a woman overall to like be driven towards someone who's more successful on their own than someone who just works hard. at
Yeah,
their job.
but I know girls that are dating guys with money,
Yeah.
scammers or whoever, whatever
Yeah.
they may be, can't fix things. I mean, maybe you have that drive, but not everybody else does. For the sake of an argument, we're talking about the average, right? The average rich guy calls up whoever needs to be called to get.
I mean, that would probably be unattractive as a woman. I could probably say if like I was with my boyfriend and the tire popped and like he didn't know what the
He
fuck
didn't know
to
how
do,
to
that
swap
would,
the tire, you know
that
what
would
I'm saying?
probably be unattractive.
That would be
as a
pretty
woman.
unattractive.
Like you're a man, you should know how to
Yeah.
fucking change a tire.
What if we fly out to Argentina and you don't know, I don't know, let's say Argentina has like, they 90% are manual cars. We go over there, I can't drive. I don't know how to drive manual. Can't figure this out. I'm gonna have to have a chauffeur drive us around all day or some shit like that.
Yeah, but
is that
you, think,
attractive?
you think the girl wants to get ridden in a manual car versus a chauffeur?
I mean, the fact that you said, nah, bro, I can't do it. What?
Yeah.
You
I
get
see
what I'm
what-
saying? I get what you mean. Yeah, having a chauffeur is sick, like driving your roles, but they don't always have roles in Argentina or whatever the hell. Let's say you get dealt a bad card and you got to get the manual car and you can't drive it. Now what are you gonna do? You're just gonna Uber everywhere and shit?
I mean, that's like a valid argument, you know, but like as a man, you think that in my position, like I don't know how to lead like a woman. Like I know how to lead a team of however many employees I
you
have.
specifically.
I know how to
We're
lead.
talking about the average rich
Yeah,
man.
average entrepreneur, average successful man, like he should have that leadership role. He should know how to lead a woman, you know?
All right, I want to see you do an oil change when it comes to your Rolls Royce, dude.
I'm gonna just send it to the shop.
You're
Cost
just
me
gonna send it
$2,000.
to
I'd
the
rather
job?
just pay the
$2 grand for you to
$2,000, 3 hours of my time. I value spending $2,000 more.
3 hours of your
I'd rather
time to
spend
go
the
do the
$2,000.
oil change at where do you
You
go?
gotta go through traffic to get oil. You gotta go home, do it in my garage. Like I just have people that I can pay to come to my house and do it. I've never had to take a car to a shop once because I buy expensive cars.
that you're selling.
Oh, you didn't even finish reading the prompt and you were up.
for them?
Man, 3 days later. Fully agree.
Designed to put you in debt and make you obedient.
I don't think it's
Oh, you didn't even finish reading the prompt and you were up here.
Okay.
Yeah, she just wants to argue. Are you in college?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Why?
Let me backtrack. I don't fully agree with it if you're going to school to
Why?
Put you in debt and make you obedient.
Oh, you didn't even finish reading the prompt and you were up here.
Okay.
Yeah, she just wants to argue. Are you in college?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Why?
Let me backtrack. I don't fully agree with it if you're going to school to become a doctor or I don't know, whatever other example like that where like you actually need school, then it makes
Okay.
sense. I went to school for a marketing degree and like I was learning the basics of social media, English, math while making $10,000 a month doing marketing like in my class. I could pull up like pictures on my phone of me like in the Facebook ads manager in my class. Like I was
Okay.
making
But I feel like college overall isn't a scam because it's kind of like if you think about it, it's the same type of consumption that you're selling, like
Yeah.
informative consumption.
for sure.
So people are paying for your courses the same way they would pay for college.
But my
So it
course has a
weighs-
higher ROI potential than college does.
How?
Because there's the potential to make more money, have more freedom.
Same thing with college. You can make a business right after getting your degree and have a lot more reliability and have a
You
lot of
can
bigger
just
audience.
you get your degree and you just, ooh, I'm gonna make a business.
No, but it's the
Get
same
rich.
way that you dropped out of college and was like, I'm gonna make a business, right? Same way.
Yeah, but like I
Okay,
had
so
to
how
learn
can
and
you
go
say-
through failure hands on. Like
Okay, you
college,
do that in
college,
college.
a
College
business
isn't
degree,
easy.
a business degree in college teaches you like vocabulary in business. It doesn't teach you hands-on learning and experience like failure actually doing it does.
Yeah, same thing with any other job or any other thing. You have to learn in life, like what's right or wrong, right? Like in what you want to do. You do that out of college, in college, but I don't think college is a scam because it's like a safety net. If you influence people to not go to college and buy your course because it's easier and because you did it, you're basically telling them risk your
Because
safety
here's
net,
the
risk
thing.
your
Here's the thing. When they buy
reliability.
my course, I've went through these experiences. A business professor that's teaching me about business has never ran a fucking business. I'm selling a program on how to do what I've exactly done. Now, another example here. I was talking to these guys when we were taking our intermission. One said that he's in school for electrical engineering. One said he went to school for mechanics. Those are jobs where you have to get hands-on learning, right? And that's what they do in school. I'm sure electrical engineering, he's like doing the job hands-on with his professor, with whoever, like learning while doing it, not just sitting down and like consuming it on a big screen. It's like he's going
that
through the
means-
process and
But
learning
that means
hands-on.
college isn't a scam, right? Because they came out.
But
and
that
they
example,
are
that
getting
example
paid
is
well.
it's not necessarily. Could he go and do that job and just learn it hands-on on the job? Yes, 100%. But is college something that he's investing into to learn the process maybe faster and learn like the whole curriculum? Yes. That's why buying a course makes sense because
So
you're
college
learning
isn't
from
a
someone.
scam because
I
they
said
are
at the
giving you a
I said at the
timeline.
beginning of this argument, I agree with it to an extent. Certain jobs you need school, doctor, electrical engineer, mechanic. Could you learn some of those things hands-on doing it? Yes. Now, doctor, for example, that's something you have to go to school for. You have to practice on dummies. I'm not going to learn that hands-on
Yeah.
doing open surgery on someone's brain and make a mistake and kill them. So I have to learn from the mistakes, learn through those failures from someone else who's already been there and done that so that I don't make that mistake and kill someone on the job.
So we agree. We agree. Okay.
So I convinced
Yeah,
you to
you
agree.
can-
So is my
No.
course a scam?
If you call college a scam, then yes.
How?
Because it's the same type of consumption. Again, you're selling someone
No,
information.
no.
the
But
same
here's my
way
point.
college
There's
does.
certain degrees in college that you need a degree for. You have to go and learn hands-on. That's the
Okay,
same thing as
but
my
you're
course.
not-
You're learning
wait.
from someone who's done it. A business degree in college is a scam because I'm learning from someone who's never ran a fucking business 2 times
I've done it myself.
because he was
Yeah.
bored.
100%.
So
But yeah, that's my opinion. I think that you can go to school and